Hey guys, welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Modern War Magazine number 32 from November through December 2017, and the game is Operation Musketeer, Suez, 1956. This is from Joseph Miranda, so you're probably saying, well, he already has a game about Suez 56 called Suez 56, which is a mini game from Decision Games. It's actually pretty good, but you're probably wondering why he has a second one. Well, this is a what-if thing. This is what if the superpowers entered into the conflict and so forth, and everything blew up, so it's basically a hypothetical thing. Operation Musketeer is a war game based on the assumption that the 1956 Anglo-French-Israeli invasion of Egypt turned into a major superpower confrontation. Historically, the invasion was ended because both the USSR and USA opposed the Allied invasion, but the assumption here is that instead, both Moscow and Washington were drawn into the conflict and deployed combat forces to support their respective camp. So let's see how many pages of rules there are here. 16 pages of rules. And units have firepower and movement on them. Looks like there's also guerrilla units and airstrikes and stuff. And the victory conditions, there's a sudden death. A player wins sudden death if at any time the West Block units occupy all city hexes on the map, or the East Block if at any time after turn 1 there are no West Block ground units on the map, and otherwise the game's won at the end with victory points. And you get victory points for occupying certain hexes at the end and eliminating enemy units. And here's your victory point chart. Alright, here's going over deployment. Here's a sequence of play. Mutual planning phase, first activation phase, first operational impulse, which has a reinforcement phase, air superiority phase, bombardment phase, movement phase, ground combat phase, and refit phase, and then the second activation phase, and then the second operational impulse, and then a third and subsequent operational impulses, and then an end of turn phase. So here it's going over activation. I guess there's something in here called an escalation index, which is measured from 1 through 50. And it says certain random events may cause the escalation index to go up or down. And World War III begins if the escalation index goes to 50 or higher. Here's going over reinforcements, ground movement, airborne movement, sea lift movement, stacking. And stacking depends on what nationality you are, like Anglo-French are 4, Israelis 3, US 4, Egyptian 2, Arab League 2, and Soviets 3. And the game has zones of control. And now it's going into ground combat, retreats, and pursuit. And here's the air mission execution. Now here's your event stuff. And unique units such as AAA, that's anti-aircraft artillery, engineers, non-droppable paras, and then you got special forces and guerrillas. And here's some stuff on additional air operations. And here you have a paradrop landing hazard table, refit table, West Block escalation chart, East Block escalation chart, and here's your random events. Alright, let's take a look at the map, because I haven't seen a combat results table yet. Maybe it's on the map. Alright, this is a big map. Down here is where Anglo-French reinforcements go, Israeli reinforcements, United States reinforcements, Anglo-French air, naval, and special forces available, Israeli same, and United States same. And here's where you put eliminated West Block units and command markers there. Here's your air combat results table. You got a pursuit chart. Here's your ground combat results table. And let's look at the other side of the map. Yeah, they got a ground combat results table here. Here's same stuff as on the other side except for the East Block stuff. And you got a terrain effects chart here. And it's basically just a map of Egypt, but you have Israel over there. Let's take a look at the counters. Counters are pretty good. Some are standard NATO military symbols, others are pictures of aircraft and stuff. They're not bad. They're actually pretty good for a magazine game, counters. And a lot of them are double-sided. Thanks for watching. If you've tried this, definitely chime in and let us know how it is. Have a good evening.